Yes, I'm very blessed and very fortunate that I found out that this person was a sicko very early on and just separated myself from that person. I'm gonna tell you a story about this person that I used to know and used to be friends and acquaintances with or whatnot. And they were telling me how they were bisexual. They were sleeping with men and women. And I used to always say to the person, like, hey, that's not cool. Are you telling these women that you're bisexual? They're like, oh, no, I don't tell them, because many of those women have told me in conversations when I'm getting to know them. I ask them about their religion, so on and so forth. And many of them have told me that they are Christians. When I bring up in conversation, hey, how would you feel about being with a person, about being with a man, or how do you feel about men who are bisexual? And I'll just ask them, like, in general conversation, just to see what they say. And they're like, oh my God, oh, I'm so repulsed by that. Oh no, that's sick. So women who told me that, I just never told them, and I just had casual sex with those people. And I would always say, like, that's wrong, you shouldn't do that, because you're taking away that woman's right of choice for her to decide if she wants to be with you. And the fact that you're able to say that you know that she wouldn't be with you if she knew that you were bisexual, then you know that it's wrong. So at the end of the day, you got to learn to thank God for everything that he protected you from. Because I can remember that same person, they were having a relationship and had been in a relationship for about 9 months. They were dating this woman, and the woman was like, oh, I can see us having a long-term relationship together, we should get married, so on and so forth. And like, oh, she's a really great person. I was like, have you told her that you're bisexual? And they're like, oh no, I haven't told her that I'm bisexual, da da da. I was like, well, you need to tell her, because if you can't tell her, again, you're taking away another person's right of choice to choose. I said, and then if you're not going to come clean and tell the truth, then you need to just say, hey, I don't feel like we're compatible and this isn't working out. But they're like, oh, everything's so great between us, we have so much fun together, blah, blah, blah. They wouldn't believe me. They would think something was wrong. I don't care what she thinks. At the end of the day, you just tell her that, hey, we're not compatible, and just stick to your guns. So they ended up doing that. The woman was crying. She was emotionally distraught. She was so upset. She couldn't understand what she did wrong. She was like, what is the problem? I don't, why are you saying that we're not compatible? But the person just kept to their guns and stuck with the sentence that I gave them to give, is just say, we're just not compatible. You got to thank God for the people that you aren't with. Everybody who didn't choose you, that is God's protection. You don't know what God is protecting you from. You might be crying for about 2 or 3 months, but you know what? God could be trying to save your life.